To you Capricorns out here. So you Capricorns have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and then you Capricorns also have the Queen of Pentacles. So let me see. Okay. 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 So what I'm seeing here for you Capricorns, right? I'm seeing how you Capricorns and somebody else is not necessarily seeing eye to eye with one another. The Queen of Swords represents you Capricorns. Okay, now you have to take it easy on me. My arm's hurting. Okay, I guess I must have slept on it wrong. So my arm is hurting, right? So I'm not going to be able to move it all the time. But the Queen of Swords here represents you, and it represents your you not really trusting them. The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles represents their person, right? It represents the person in the situation. You Capricorns don't trust this person to actually do the right thing by you for whatever reason. The Ten of Wands represents there's a certain level, yes, you have love for them, but at the same time, for whatever reason, you Capricorns don't trust them to actually do what it is that they want to do, or what they may even have told you that they want to do. You may not think that what they've got going on is the best thing in the world for them, or to pretty much anyone to attempt. The Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, right, represents how, and so because of that, there's a sense of you Capricorns needing to have a better understanding of why it is that they want to do this in the first place. So there's some form of relationship that could get formed, or there's a chance that it could become formed, right? You can end up with this person, right? This person likes you, but the situation is that you Capricorns may think that this person, or the way that this person may come off, you may not necessarily trust this person, because maybe this person has got something shady that they've got going on, or maybe this person has gotten something going on that you don't necessarily think it will work out. And again, like, give the person a chance. That's my honest suggestion to you Capricorns, is to give this person a chance. If this person is shady, then no, don't give them a chance. You know what I mean? But if this person has got something going on where it seems like they have a good head on their shoulders, give them a chance. Because if you ask me, one of the biggest downfalls of why a lot of the times relationships can't get themselves working is because people want guarantees, right? When they, at the beginning, when they, or at the front, when they say, hey, I'm about to attempt this, I'm about to do this, a lot of times people have the mentality of, well, it's risky, so I want there to be some form of something good that's coming out of this before I ever get a chance to really mess with you. And to be honest with you, that's the wrong idea, because this is why it is that I was saying that risk is ultimately inherently within everything, right? Because this is why it is that I was saying that risk is ultimately inherently in everything, because of the fact that when it comes to risk, when it comes to, not knowing whether you're going to make it or not, right? The best thing for you to do is to take a chance with a person that has a good head on their shoulders. I'm not talking about, running around with, on either side, regardless of whatever you're into. I'm not talking about a person who all it is that they want to do is show up on social media all day and twerk and do dumb stuff, or be out here running around with a bandana, if you know what I mean, running around doing what they doing. I'm talking about an individual that has a head on their shoulders, that doesn't necessarily see the mentality in that per se, right? And actually has a head on their shoulders and wants to do something with themselves. So, and I'm not saying, see, that's another thing too. I'm not saying that people who do that can't make it out. What I'm saying is they usually don't, is what I'm referring to. I'm not going to sit up here because I know some people who have rags, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go in and trash every single last one of them without an exception. But at the same time, the people usually don't get out of that. They don't really transition, become something greater than that. And see, the thing is that why it is that you Capricorns are looking for a guarantee a little bit is because you may think, well, okay, what if the person doesn't make it? And to be honest with you, they might not make it. But then again, they might. Like statistically speaking, the people who have a vision and they are actually working towards that vision, statistically speaking, they actually succeed way more than it is that they fail. So the chances are greater if they actually succeed. Excuse me, the chances are greater that they succeed than they fail. So then you have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. See, here's the thing that I'm trying to say to you Capricorns, right? What I'm trying to say to you Capricorns is this, right? What I'm trying to say to you is the doom and gloom that a lot of you Capricorns have is self-inflicted. I'm not denying the things that has happened to you in your past. A lot of messed up stuff has happened to you in your past, right? I'm not going to sit here, sugarcoat it, deny it, make it seem like you didn't go through some stuff. I'm not going to do that to you, right? Because I have, regardless of who to what, I have great respect for Capricorn. But what I am trying to say about you Capricorns is that a lot of you got to learn to get out of your own way. The discomfort, the loneliness that y'all feel, the isolation that y'all feel, because y'all will create your own solitude, needing to take a break from the world. But then it starts to feel like you're trapped. That's not what it is I'm trying to be over here. That's not what it is that I'm over here and I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you Capricorns to understand that Saturn used to actually be a solar system. That's the reason why Saturn has so many different planetary orbit around Saturn. Believe it or not, is because like Saturn has 16 moons. So what I'm trying to say is that in the ancient times, super ancient times, Saturn used to be regarded as the same placeholder that the sun used to be. Saturn used to be regarded as the sun in super ancient. We're talking about 20,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 years ago. We're talking about super ancient times. And so the same place that you see Leo, the sun, having, right? That's just our time. That's just Leo's time right now. That's just a marker in what time. That represents Capricorn. Capricorns represent time, right? Saturn rules over time, right? So what I'm trying to say here to you is that this ideology that you have, this ideology of doom and gloom, right? You know, you got to knock that off, because the people who, because what I'm trying to say is that the people who come into your life who do care about you, you may think that you can do it all yourself, but I'm here to tell you Capricorns that you can't. You can't do everything by yourself. You can do the majority of things by yourself, but you can't do every single thing by yourself. Me, I have a lot of Capricorn placements myself. I have Uranus in Capricorn, Pluto in, no. I have Uranus in Capricorn, What's the other one? What's the outer planets? Pluto, Neptune. Yeah, I have my Neptune in Capricorn, Pluto in Scorpio, and my Uranus in Capricorn as well, right? And I have a Capricorn North Node. As part Capricorn, I am sitting up here telling you I didn't do it. I didn't do everything on my own. I did a lot of the stuff on my own, but I didn't do everything on my own. My family helped, and my family helped big time. And full credit goes to my family members that when I needed them, they helped. They didn't just leave me, hanging for the other animals to come get me, so to speak, right? So, what I'm trying to say here to you, Capricorns, is you're going to need some people around you that care about you and that you're going to have to open up to. You got homework to do. You're going to have to open up to, because not doing that, I'm telling you right now, you're going to fail. Oh, okay. Some of you, okay. Who am I? All right. You're también. Okay. Yeah, también. All right. I hear you, right? Who am I? I'm a person that studied Capricorn for a long time because Capricorn is my North Node. So I need a better understanding of where my direction was supposed to be. Capricorn things, right? So as part Capricorn, right, because I got it in my chart, you're not going to be able to do every single thing on your own. There's no way. Now, why is that so important? The Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Moon card. Okay, if you Capricorns want success, if you want to be loved, if you want financial success, if you want a peace of mind, right, joy and all of that stuff, you have to create your own family. Okay, you have to create your own family or network of people yourself. So in other words, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon card, right? Basically, this is about how, you didn't give them a chance because you wanted to do your own thing. You think they should do their own thing. But the Moon card right here represents how this person will leave you alone if you don't want them around. So choose wisely, because this person that represents this Queen of Pentacles that is telling you, hey, I've got this plan, I've got this going on, and they're making themselves available to you, that right there may be your significant other in disguise. Now, again, I have no bias, because there's going to be some people who are going to try to make some stuff up. No, Capricorns, no. I have a lot of respect for Capricorn. Remember when I used to make the Capricorns are the best sign videos? This was like back in 2016. You remember when it is I used to make the Capricorns was the best zodiac sign videos? Any of those people who've been here for the longest time, they remember that. So it's cap if you say, oh, I'm trying to, you lying. You're lying. I got a lot of respect for Capricorn because I understand the struggle and I understand what it is that a Capricorn has to go through, because I experienced all those Capricorn things, feeling isolated, going from constantly shifting. The floor is constantly shifting between being liked and disliked, wanting love and adoration and appreciation in a pure sense, but then at the same time not necessarily getting it because people are so fickle. And this is what it is that I had to learn too. People are fickle. They're cap. 1 minute they're cool, then the next minute they're not. And this is why it is that I learned to stay away from them. Hang out with them for a little bit if they're kind of cordial with you, but then understand that the majority of these people ain't your friends like that. You gotta dip. You gotta bounce. You gotta skedaddle. You gotta get out of there, because because 1 minute they cool with you, the next minute they not. Their fickleness represents itself in all of these preferences and fake standards and all of that trash is a display of fickleness. All of it is. All of it is a display of people's disingenuousness. Because if you really out here dating, you're not you're not supposed to be disqualifying somebody for their skin tone. If you date and date, if you're dating, you'll be out here dating for character. You tripping out about how dark or light a person is, or you know what I'm saying? If you out here and you looking to date. You do just that. So I'm saying all that to say this person will leave you alone if you don't want them around. But the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles represents, but don't, what it's saying is that the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles is that don't be like this. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure. Just making sure that wasn't the door, because I'm expecting a package today. But just what I'm trying to say here is that this is another opportunity that you Capricorns have. If you know you want somebody and you know that you're trying to look, then this might be another person that could really benefit you. If you decide that you don't want to hang out with them, then that may be another person lost. So let's clarify these cards. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Scorpio energy, the Moon card, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, Chariot. This is what I'm talking about. This person may make it difficult. This person may make it difficult. This person may give you some pushback. Because the Scorpio energy, the Moon card, right, represents you Capricorns being like, why should you take them seriously? And the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Chariot right here represents how you Capricorns, this person is challenging you because this person is like, well, why wouldn't you take them seriously? Why aren't you going to take them seriously? Here they are presenting themselves to you, and yes, they have a head on their shoulders, and they're doing better, right? And they're going to be doing better in the future because they already are planning to do that. And it's like, for you, you got to be able to actually take the risk. You know, because sometimes Capricorns will marry a person for some money. Don't do that. It's time for Capricorns to evolve. Don't do that, because it's pathetic. And I'll tell you why. Because for you Capricorns who are listening to me, it's pathetic for a person to marry somebody for some money. It says something about the person who's doing that. It says that the person, it is an admission of weakness. Because this is why it is I wrote the book Love Pays the Bills, because it's a display of strength. Because I'm not going to be, because me, and I'm not Capricorn sun, but I have Capricorn in my chart. Matter of fact, one of these days I'll show you the chart again, because I think I already have as one of my earlier videos to kind of show you what I'm talking about. But you know, that's weakness. To be like, oh, okay, you're gonna go rock with somebody because they got some money. That's lame. That's weakness. You know, and the reason why it's weakness is due to the fact that it says that you're waiting on somebody else to essentially become something of themselves, to become a finished product in order for you to rock with them. But at that point, this is why it is that mentality doesn't work. It's due to the fact that the person can see through that, and they don't like that. They don't like it that a person will rock with them, because they only see them somewhat of a human being when they've actually made themselves into something. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll even go ahead and say it myself. Like, you know, I'll even go ahead and say it myself. Like the job that I'm training for, if I get it, I'm gonna be making six figures soon. And all the individuals and more, and all the individuals who play like I wasn't worth anything, you think I'm gonna want to hang out with them? No, because I won't forget about, I'm not going to hold it against them, but I'm not going to forget about the unnecessary disrespect as it is that I've continued to build my YouTube channel and do my own thing and work my butt off. I'm still approachable. I'm still in the trenches doing work. I'm still working as hard as I can. I'm still putting it all on the line, trying to be the best tarot reader that I could possibly be. I'm still trying to be fair to people. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still being myself. It's just that the lifestyle in certain instances will change. But at the same time, I don't appreciate somebody who I'll give my heart to, and it's like all of this that they care about is the money. That's a dub for me. And this is why it is that I was saying that love pays the bills, because I'm not going to be out here paying the bills consistently when it comes to a person if I don't love the person. That's why I'm paying the bills in the first place. It's because you ain't going to get the light bill paid and the utilities bill paid and all that unless I feel something for you, because that's sacrifice. So why would I spend my time sacrificing for somebody whom, I don't really feel anything for like that, where there's no kind of soul connection? So I just want you Capricorns to think about that stuff, yo. You have somebody right in front of your face right now that's giving you an option. Try them out. See what type of time they on. You really don't have much to lose other than a few days. But I'm sure you Capricorns will learn if a person is playing games with you or not. Then all it is that you need to do is leave them. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace.